It's Maj Steve Younger here again with the Financial Drive-Thru, where we help you get an edge in the cryptocurrency and financial markets through up-to-date news, information, and every other thing you need to get settled in the space. Now, just last week, I did a video about Electroneum when the price surged due to some news that was released by the CEO, Richard Els. And at that time, Electroneum had been the biggest winner in the market. Right now, it's the second biggest winner over the course of 7 days. One thing that was clear after the video for me, though, was that the Electroneum community is actually a very strong one. They're very, very huge supporters of the coin, and it's a coin that I think a lot of people do not like. Well, it's either you like it or you don't, and a lot of people I've seen think it's a shiz coin, while other people are huge supporters of it. Now, over the past week, I've had my viewpoints about Electroneum change because I've seen the way the community reacted to the video that I put out. It was very positive, and I had seen a couple of other comments from people on Reddit and on Facebook. And a few things that I could gather was there's actually mass support for what they're doing, so I figured we should look into that. So over on Electroneum.com, you can see a few things right off the bat. Electroneum sees itself as the mobile currency, and that's because you can actually mine it off your phone, which is what we're going to be doing in this video. I'm going to be showing you my experience with the Electroneum mining app. So if this is the kind of thing that you're interested in, do stick around. I'd love to have you on the show, and be sure to hit the like button if you like this kind of content. That said, Electroneum is saying they're basically designed for mass adoption. The instant payment system has just gone live. That was the announcement that brought the price back on the map. And they have this app-based mobile mining system, which we're going to talk about today. Electroneum is building a strong ecosystem as far as I'm concerned. I like what they're doing. I have to admit, I haven't always been a fan. And I don't even know if I'm a fan or if I'm just warming up to the idea that they are actually going to pull off a degree of mass adoption if enough people get on board, simply by using their mobile app. And this brings us to what I like the most about the Electroneum mobile miner. You're actually not mining, okay, and because that's something that normally wouldn't be possible on your phone, especially because if you're using the app, you're going to find out it doesn't really slow down your phone in any way. There's no lag, there's no strain. It's actually a very smooth functioning app, and we're going to show it in a second. But what they're really doing is they're providing people with what they say is a mining experience that provides you with Electroneum. And the idea is it's supposed to get you interested in cryptocurrency, which is kind of the main reason that I'm fully supportive of this, because the idea of this is global mass adoption. And if any Tom, Dick, and Harry can actually open his phone, download the app, and suddenly get his hands on some crypto, I think that's something that we should all be supportive of. And I mean, it's there for you. It's there in the Google Play Store. It's now available on iOS, I believe. Here they have about 8,909 reviews from people. Some positive, some negative, of course. But overall, we can see there's a 5-star rating, so that's pretty good. So enough talk. I'm going to prop my camera right now and show you my own mobile miner so you can basically see what it looks like in operation, okay? So when you first open up your mobile app, it's going to look like this. I'm propping up my camera right now, so it might be a bit blurry, especially if I move the camera, so forgive me for that. But over here, you can see the miner status as offline, and there's the hash rate, and there's your pending balance, and the number of active miners mining at the moment on the app. Now, once I hit start mining, it's going to connect. Right now I'm mining on a Techno Android mobile. So I'm going to zoom out a bit just so you can see what it looks like. I get about 30.33 hash per second. That's my hash rate. And right now you can see it's active because I've started mining. There's the stop mining button and the pending balance. Now remember when I said that it's not actually mining. So what you're doing is basically the longer you keep this app running, you're going to be earning some Electroneum over time, so you earn some ETN. And when it gets to a certain amount, I think usually it's about 10 ETN or so, it transfers it to your wallet. This doesn't always happen instantaneously, it could take some time. Now the way this works, once you open up your Electroneum app, you're going to have to log into your Electroneum account, and this basically links up the app with your wallet. So what happens is when your pending balance reaches sometimes around, I say 10 ETN, because that's the norm for me, it usually gets transferred over to your wallet. Now, sometimes I've seen this amount vary. Like when I was in North America, I actually amassed up to about 27 ETN before it went to my wallet. So I mean, the timing varies, but what is sure is that when it reaches a certain amount, it's going to credit it into your wallet. So this is quite a nifty way to actually get some ETN without actually having to buy any. And the beautiful thing about it is it doesn't slow down my phone in any way. The phone doesn't heat up. There's no lag. There are really no issues. And that again is because this is a simulation. This isn't actually a mining operation going on. So what this really does is it gives you the experience of mining. You can see how many other people are actually active mining along with you. You can see your hash rate and all that. Now you can link up and check out your wallet. So right now they're doing they say the transactional system is currently offline. So there's some maintenance work going on. If you try and log in on electroneum.com, you see that as well. So right now it's not going to show the breakdown of all my transactions, but here you can see I have about 1,862 ETN in this account. And I mean, you get to see different things. They also have this tab over here that shows the value of ETN at any given time. So you can see the ETN USD conversion. They show you its rank on, I think that's CoinMarketCap. I have to confirm. Shows you the volume, the 24-hour volume, how many coins are in circulation, the market cap, 1 hour changes, 24-hour changes, 7-day changes. I mean, it's as detailed as it gets. So those are general statistics. You can check out, there's a calculator here. So you can always calculate how much ETN you have in your wallet and convert that and know at any given time how much you have in US dollars. They also have a tab that shows you all the exchanges it's on. So here you can see Coinbean, KuCoin, BitBNS, Cryptopia. I think Cryptopia was the very first exchange to list them. And so that's pretty much it with the miner. You can pretty much leave this running in the background and go about your daily lives, and it's just going to be earning you some ETN without any hassle. Now, ETN, basically, it's really not about the price. It's about accessibility. Everybody can pretty much get their hands on this, and I think that's why it should be considered an asset. This could be a very good utility, especially with the new point-of-sale systems that they've got in place. Things that I've noticed about this, at certain times, you can come back to the miner and find out it's shut off. I don't know if that's from Electroneum themselves trying to monitor how much free ETN people get, or whether it's down to your phone or its capabilities. So every now and then you have to just check and confirm that it's still mining. But besides that, it's pretty smooth. Again, it doesn't heat up your phone and it doesn't slow down any of your processes. So the Electroneum miner is definitely something that I think if you're new to cryptocurrencies and you want to try it out, you want to test out how it feels to send and receive transactions without having to risk too much money because it's cheap. I mean, it's as easy as it gets. And another thing, I don't think it uses up too much data, but I do encourage people to use this only over the Wi-Fi connections because, I mean, if you're using one of the regular telecommunication companies, depending on how their services are, you might find out that it then does burn a lot of your data. So here in Nigeria, personally, I don't fancy doing this over MTN. If you have an unlimited Wi-Fi connection, this is exactly what you need. You could wake up in the morning, check that it was mining all night. If it had gone off at any point in time, you just put that on and just let it go. And I mean, over time, you could find out that you've made, a decent sum. I've been mining for months now, and it's been a very smooth experience. I like the app. It's simple, and I mean, I do consider this free money. So yeah, you're welcome to try it out. Now, to round off, they also have a referral program. So you can actually introduce people to the app and earn some extra ETN. So there's a whole how does it work section. I'm going to link everything you need in the detail section of the video. So here, full disclosure, I've referred only one person. Actually, that was still my other phone. I was testing out how this worked. And as you can see, I've got no earnings from that. And this is something that you can do. You can download the app and you can introduce people to it. And I mean, referring is as simple as it gets. So here I've clicked on my referral code. You can actually see the barcode, and if you want, you could actually use your Electroneum app and scan this barcode right now, or you could type in the code. That's A934CC. And to all who start mining using my code or my barcode, thank you and welcome aboard. It's something that I think we might all enjoy, so let's have at it. And additionally, you can also mine Electroneum on your CPU using mining pools. And I'm actually just trying those out, so I'm going to make a video after I've tried it out and seeing how it goes. And I think this could actually be like an Electroneum mining series, or well, a short 2 or 3 part series on how different ways you can actually mine Electroneum. I actually haven't been mining Electroneum on my PC, and so I'm curious to see how that plays out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test it out, and based on my findings, I'll make a video and update you and let you know how it goes. So if you want to stay tuned to that kind of content, definitely subscribe. And if you like this kind of content, do smash the like button, hit the subscribe button so you can catch my videos as they drop. And once again, my name is Majesty Ibianga, and this has been another edition of the Financial Drive-Thru. Stay tuned.